An Arctic anomaly, life above the Arctic Circle. High above the Arctic Circle, nestled amidst the snow-capped peaks and glaciers of Svalbard, lies Longyearbyen. This small Norwegian town, home to around 2,000 souls, is the world's northernmost permanent settlement. Life here exists in stark contrast to the bustling cities further south. The sun disappears for months during the polar night and temperatures can plummet to bone-chilling lows. Yet despite these challenges, Longyearbyen thrives as a hub for research, tourism and a testament to human resilience in the face of nature's extremes. A coal mining outpost from company town to global hub. Longyearbyen's story began in the early 20th century, founded by American industrialist John Munro Longyear. He envisioned a thriving community centered around the rich coal deposits found in this remote Arctic region. He established coal mining operations, drawing workers from around the world to this remote corner of the Arctic. These workers braved harsh conditions and isolation to extract the valuable resource. The town served primarily as a company town, its existence intrinsically linked to the extraction of coal. Every aspect of life here revolved around the mining industry, from housing to social activities. Over the decades, however, Longyearbyen has transformed. The once isolated outpost has grown into a vibrant community with diverse interests and activities. While coal mining has diminished, the town has embraced new identities. The remnants of its industrial past now stand as silent witnesses to its evolution. It has become a center for scientific research, particularly climate change studies, attracting experts from around the globe who are keen to understand the impacts of a warming planet, and a popular destination for adventurers seeking the raw beauty and unique experiences of the high Arctic. From dog sledding to witnessing the northern lights, Longyearbyen offers a gateway to unparalleled Arctic adventures. The legacy of a pandemic. When the Spanish flu reached the Arctic, the story of Longyearbyen's unusual burial practices is intertwined with a dark chapter in human history, the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. This remote Arctic town, known for its harsh climate and isolation, became an unexpected witness to one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. This global health crisis, which ravaged populations worldwide, reached even the isolated community of Longyearbyen. Despite its remote location, the virus found its way to this small mining town, demonstrating the far-reaching impact of the pandemic. The virus spread rapidly through the close quarters of the mining town, claiming the lives of a significant portion of the population. The miners who lived and worked in close proximity were particularly vulnerable to the fast-spreading disease. Due to the region's permafrost, a layer of permanently frozen ground, bodies buried in the local cemetery did not decompose as expected. This unique geological feature meant that the victims of the Spanish flu were preserved in a way that was unlike any other place on Earth. The freezing temperatures effectively preserved the virus, creating a potential health hazard even decades later. Scientists have since studied these preserved bodies to understand more about the virus and its long-term effects, making Longyearbyen a significant location in the history of pandemics. Permafrost and the preservation of the past, why burial is forbidden. The tragic experience of the 1918 pandemic led to a startling realization. The cold climate of Longyearbyen had a unique impact on the deceased. In Longyearbyen, death does not lead to decay in the usual way. The bodies do not decompose as they would in warmer climates. The region's permafrost, which extends deep into the ground, acts as a natural freezer. This permafrost prevents the decomposition of organic matter, preserving it almost indefinitely. This means that bodies laid to rest in Longyearbyen's cemetery are essentially frozen in time, remaining intact for decades. With the virus potentially still viable within them, this poses a significant health risk. To prevent any future health risks, the local government instituted a law prohibiting burials within the town's limits. This law ensures that no new pathogens are introduced into the permafrost. Today, residents facing their final days are transported to mainland Norway for burial or cremation, ensuring the safety and health of the community. Adapting to extremes, life in the land of the polar night. Life in Longyearbyen is an exercise in adaptation. The town's residents have learned to cope with the challenges of a harsh Arctic environment, including extreme cold, prolonged darkness during the polar night, and the ever-present threat of polar bears. Special infrastructure, such as heated sidewalks and covered walkways, helps residents navigate the winter months. The community has also developed a strong sense of camaraderie, coming together to celebrate traditional festivals and support each other through the long polar night. However, the changing climate is presenting new challenges for this resilient community.